The Patient Cast and Character Guide, Who's Who in Hulu's Serial Killer Drama. At first, FX's new drama The Patient is by and large a two-hander centered on psychologist Alan Strauss, Steve Carell, and the serial killing patient, Sam Fortner, Domhnall Gleeson, who abducts him in a desperate attempt to stop himself from murdering again. But as the taut thriller series unfolds, it also expands, introducing a handful of key players beyond the walls of Alan's prison/Sam's basement, be it through memory, imagination, or Sam's constantly tense trips back to the outside world. If you're wondering who's who in the Patient cast, we've got you covered with a comprehensive roundup of the series stars, and where you've seen them before. Steve Carell stars as Alan Strauss, a therapist grieving the loss of his wife when he is abducted by his serial killer patient, Sam, and forced to do his best at providing care and keeping Sam from killing again, while under extraordinary and horrifying circumstances. After appearing on The Dana Carvey Show and The Daily Show, Carell earned 10 Emmy nominations during his 7 seasons on The Office. Recognizable films include The 40-Year-Old Virgin, Anchorman, The Big Short, Despicable Me, and Foxcatcher, for which he was nominated for an Oscar. Before The Patient, Carell recently returned to TV in Netflix's Space Force and Apple TV Plus's The Morning Show. Himself, Sam Fortner, a serial killer with a history of childhood abuse who finds himself guilt-ridden and miserable because of his violent compulsions. He wants to stop, but he doesn't know how. His solution? Therapy. But when he realizes he has to lie during sessions in order to protect himself, he decides the only way it can work is if he kidnaps his therapist, Alan, and opens up about all his darkest secrets, on his terms. Son of Brendan Gleeson, Irish actor Domhnall Gleeson has established himself as an acting force in his own right with a long resume of lauded performances, including Frank, About Time, Ex Machina and The Revenant. He's perhaps most recognizable for playing Bill Weasley in the Harry Potter films and General Hux in the Star Wars franchise. In TV, he's also starred in the devastating Black Mirror episode Be Right Back, the Prime Video series Frank of Ireland, alongside brother Brian Gleeson, and the HBO series Run. Linda Amon stars as Sam's mother, Candace Fortner. A fan of Alan's published work who believes in the power of therapy, Candace has, all the same, struggled to provide the care her son needs, from his childhood to adult years, racked by guilt over his abusive childhood and paralyzed by fear of what he has become. The 3-time Tony Award-nominated actress has a long resume of TV, film and theater credits, including Julie and Julia, Lodge 49, Succession and Law & Order, SVU. She'll also be seen in A24's upcoming Jennifer Lawrence drama, Causeway. Lauren Emy stars as Alan's recently deceased wife, Beth Strauss, whose influence still looms large over her family. An exuberant cantor at her synagogue, Beth had a fraught relationship with her son Ezra after he converted to Orthodox Judaism, a family dissolution that hung over Beth's final days, and continues to haunt Alan after her death. Nemi is best known for playing Jack Persons, Milo Ventimiglia, mother in This Is Us. She also recently appeared in Those Who Wish Me Dead. The Last Thing He Wanted in the first episode of Stranger Things Season 4. Andrew Leeds stars as Ezra Strauss, Alan and Beth's son who grew estranged from his family after converting to Orthodox. Though he missed the opportunity to mend his relationship with his mother before she died, Ezra is seemingly unwilling to compromise as Alan tries to reconnect with his son and grandchildren despite their religious differences. Leeds has a long resume of TV roles prior to The Patient, including Peter Benoit in A Million Little Things, Leo Cousineau in Barry and David and Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist. David Alan Grier stars as Alan's former therapist, Charlie Addison, whose lessons continue to guide and challenge Alan as he struggles to accept his new circumstances, and attempts to discover how to escape them. A celebrated actor and comedian with more than 120 credits in film and TV, Grier is best known for his years as a mainstay on In Living Color. Recently, he has acted in Netflix's comedy series Dad Stop Embarrassing Me, and Paramount's live-action Clifford the Big Red Dog movie. Next up, he'll star in the film adaptation of The Color Purple musical.